part of the presentation will be divided in three main points. First, a focus on shared preservation programs. Secondly, I will present you quickly our new building, open in 2026. And finally, we will see what are our projects in this specific context of a greater capacity. So, shared preservation programs. Previously, my colleague mentioned the CTLes main mission, very traditional ones for a repository library. He mentioned also the active part we take in operating shared preservation programs. So I would like to stress on that point now. The purpose of these programs is to maintain in various academic fields an exhaustive, available, and extensively identified serials collection. Therefore, the responsibility of preserving each collection is shared within our network of academic and research libraries. The very first one, and the oldest one, is a program relating to medicine. It's an ongoing program from 2024, and it's expected to be ended next year. So you see on the screen some figures about this program. And what we achieved with this program, well, nearly 10,000 periodicals have been identified and processed. 2 linear kilometers have been moved from one library to another one. That represents 150,000 periodical issues, or 290 square meters standard fixed stacks. Well, another program is running now in the field of performing arts. This one was initiated in 2013 and involves 5 academic and research libraries. So far, nearly 400 periodicals have been identified in this program. In this state, we can assume that shared preservation programs can be a solution in the future in helping us and our partners to rationalize storage. So, the building now. As we said before, the total capacity of the facility is 76 linear kilometers, and by 2014, this year, almost 69 linear kilometers are stored. Considering that the annual increase of collections is about 4 linear kilometers, we may assume that the CTLes is close to saturation. In 2010, an official report was published, in statement of which the CTLes should be extended with 100 linear kilometers in order to cope with a lack of space within Parisian university and research libraries and in the surroundings of Paris, with the intent to free space for reading rooms, learning places, and specific places for collaborative work for the students. This report and the predictable saturation of the CTLes premises aimed at deciding the construction of an additional building in order to increase significantly its own storage capacity. The new building will provide 110 additional linear kilometers by 2026. And we can say that at that point, with 180 linear kilometers of storage capacity, the CTLes will be the second most important repository library in Europe. The initial patronage had to take into account the constraint of the area and the existing building. The new premises will lean the existing building, so it supposes the construction works will have to be led very cautiously in order to let the day-to-day working going on. The whole building, as you can see there on the right, will be composed of 2 independent wings, which will be, and the whole building will be a little higher and thinner than the existing building. The building, excuse me, the building will be covered with a stainless. You can see there, it's difficult to see, but you can see that there will be a stainless steel cladding, and it intends to be a sustainable building with the use of geothermal energy and the specific care of the landscaping of the surroundings. So there you can see the ground plane with 2 independent wings, as I said, linked together and also with the existing building. A glass catway will connect the existing building. It is to mention that the building will be fully equipped in 2 phases, one opening in 2017 and the other one 10 years later in 2026. It will be a 4-story building equipped with fixed shelving stacks, compact shelving simple and double hay. The architectural project was sustained by a collective work achieved with the CTLes staff, set upon the analysis of the existing organizational model and through an accurate need analysis. So, as a result, we will have a flexible stacks implementation in order to fit to the different materials stored and various treatments and processes for sorting, deduplicating, picking materials for interlibrary lending tasks. In this specific context, our mission became national, as you heard, since March 2014. And we have now the responsibility to conduct shared preservation programs at a national level. So, what we are supposed to do now? What we do, we develop our partnership with new libraries settled in different regions of France. We do develop also shared preservation programs in new fields such as philosophy, physical and education and sports, geography and urban planning. And at least, but not last, or at last but not least, we also are developing and enhancing collaborative tools in order to pool initiatives within our network. We have a collaborative work platform that provides information relating the needs and intents of our our network libraries. Is it to say, we can see in this platform who needs what, who wants to get rid of what, who is interested in exchanging certain materials, and what have been moved and where. We also have developed a specific database that centralizes all information about periodical collections, including gaps, physical state for a collection, the holding of any participant in the program, and which institution holds the responsibility for maintaining and preserving the whole collection. We are also working on an acquisition policy that we can discuss our partners, our interest in acquisition and divestments for our own collections. To conclude, I will say that our aim is to promote collaborative work in order to build and maintain reference collections distributed with several institutions spread all over the territory in order to ensure comprehensive preservation and availability of main printed serials collections. So we can say that we want to move from a cold, static storage concept to a dynamic one, enhancing collaboration with our partners' network. So I thank you for your attention.